Hey. What is going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Junior's World of Soul. I am back with a new video. As you can hear, I came in with Michel'le's Nicety. I love that joint. So, I came in with that song because the topic for the last couple of days have been on Michel'le's movie, Surviving Compton. It was a good movie. I felt like it told her story. It was her story. And, like she said, Dre and them gave her the opportunity to tell her story. Let her story be told. You know what I'm saying? So, with her story, I'm so glad that people is getting introduced to her music. I think everybody knows her from her slow ballad, Something in My Heart, but her biggest song was No More Lies. But, I did my old school video, an unsung tribute to, oh God, Lord have mercy, Intro. Yes, I did a tribute to them because I feel like they are like the hip-hop soul unsung, and I did a video for them, and I'm going to put them in the more info box. But in that video, I kind of talked about how the essence of hip-hop soul started, and I said it started with Force MDs, and then I went into 1989 with Michel'le when she came out with this song Nicety, and it was kind of like she was the first woman to kind of crack open that door, combining R&B and combining hip-hop, because she was singing on a hip-hop beat. And, she definitely cracked open that door, you know what I'm saying? And she, she did that, and I definitely gave her props. And, I don't want no hate coming because it's the truth. She was the female that kind of cracked open that door for my favorite artist, which is Mary J. Blige. And Mary has given Michel'le respect. I put the receipts out there. I will even put it in the more info box if you need to, because I don't want no hate or nothing. But I recommend you guys definitely watch the movie so you can see what she was dealing with, with Dre and Suge Knight. And I also recommend you guys definitely listening to her first album. It's titled Michel'le, and it has No More Lies. It has Nicety, Keep Watching, 100% Woman, what else? Never Been in Love, Everybody Knows Something in My Heart, and she even ends the album with Special Thanks, and it's over a hip-hop beat. The album definitely has that hip-hop flavor to it, so I recommend you guys definitely go listen to it. Like I said, y'all need to check out her movie. It came out on Lifetime, and I thought it was a good movie, so I felt like, that was the big talk, so I figured I wanted to talk about it a little bit, and that's how I was going to start this video. Started with that Nicety. That joint go in, and I feel like that's a classic. So let's get into this video. This is this week's dope R&B bangers for y'all. I have 4 joints that I want y'all to check out that I feel like deserves mainstream attention. Like I said in every video, I feel like we need a variety of music on the radio, because I feel like everybody has the same sound. It's like when you listen to the radio, there's no difference. We have no versatile, no variety, I should say. It's not versatile at all, because everybody has the same sound. Everybody sounds the same. You don't know who is who, and I feel like that's bad. I feel like in the 90s and even in the early 2000s, everybody had their own sound they were bringing, so it was something different, so it inspired people. Now it seems like when you listen to the radio, you really don't have to be inspired that much, because everybody has the same sound, and that's what's hot. And I feel like mainstream radio can definitely change that. And how a lot of people say that R&B is dead. I feel like if it wasn't for the internet, me and my brother Sincere was talking, and we feel like if it wasn't for the internet, R&B will really be dead. And I'm going to do a full-out video on that, and I'm going to do that, and y'all should get that probably sometime next week. But, I just feel like I want mainstream radio to really give these new artists that's bringing new flavor and new sound, and give them, some shine. Because like I said in every video, I am getting sick of hearing the same artist like 20 times in 30 minutes. I think that's really ridiculous. I would rather hear commercials more than I hear these music and this sounding that's going on mainstream radio. It's really annoying. So that's why I do these R&B videos. But if you have watched these R&B bangers video, y'all know I gotta go on a little rant before I start. But it's all good. Hopefully you guys have your drink. I have my little beer in this one. And let's get it started. I'm going to start with my girl JoJo. She just released her album Mad Love. I talked about the title track Mad Love on 2 videos ago. Y'all can check that out and put that in the more info box. And you know, she released her album last Friday, and I feel like it's solid. You know, we've missed JoJo for a while because she's been having problems with her record label, and she hasn't released a full album since 2006, the High Road. So we've been missing her, you know what I'm saying? And one thing about JoJo can sing, and that's one thing she gives you on Mad Love. She gives you the vocals that we definitely know that she's capable of giving. And I'm glad, you know, like I said, it's solid. It's really solid. And I was listening to it, and I'm so happy she's getting, you know, the recognition and she's getting some shine right now, because JoJo is a girl that you can definitely tell that she was inspired by soul music, gospel music, R&B, and that's kind of her essence. And in every song that you hear, you can hear those runs that she do or those notes that she hits that's like, this girl was really raised on soul and gospel music. So with listening to her album, you know, there was one song that I had to keep playing. It's so soulful, y'all. And, you know, JoJo, and like I said, is giving you that R&B, and you can feel it. And it is such a dope record. It's a slow jam that was produced by, his name is Justifer, if I'm pronouncing it right. It's Jussifer. And all I got to say is he blessed JoJo with this R&B joint. And the joint is called Edibles. It is a banger. You know, everybody on Twitter is talking about it. You know, when they was listening to her album, because I didn't listen to it yet. And I was like, everybody was like, yo, Edibles is it. Edibles is it. And I'm like, normally when social media goes off, when the album first comes out, they hype it. So I was like, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But then when I listened to her album, I must say, they got it right on this one. Edibles is it. I'm going to give y'all a little sample of it. And it goes a little something like this. If my joint want to play right. Let's just get to the chorus so y'all can hear. It's a slow jam. And here we go. That joint goes hard, you know what I'm saying? I wish I could play y'all the whole joint so y'all can get the feeling of it, but I can give y'all a little bit and y'all can kind of hear it in the background. But I must say, JoJo is giving you that soulful flavor. She even gets off at the end. Banger, banger for sure. I really want JoJo to release this as a single, because right now we're in October. We get into that cuffing season, so you know people want to start cuffing, and this will get the, you know what I'm saying, this will be nice on the playlist. JoJo can do a tight video for this, and you know what I'm saying, like I said, I'm all about vocals, and JoJo's giving me vocals. Like I said, at the end, she just lets it go and just sings, and you know, I really want y'all to definitely check out her album Mad Love, and tell me what you think about it in the comment section. But I know when y'all get to Edibles, y'all gonna be like, yo, that's a banger. So felt like, why not start with JoJo's Edibles as the first R&B banger for this week. The next artist I'm a little familiar with, because this artist worked with Chris Brown. He worked with Ty Tribbett. He did background vocals for BJ the Chicago Kid, because I am an album credit type of dude. Like, when a person comes out with an album, I'm looking at who wrote it, who produced it, where is the samples coming from. I'm looking at all that. So this guy, you know, I've seen his name before. And so when I checked out my favorite website, you know I got sold.com, I saw that he had a new joint called Guns N' Roses. So when I heard the joint, I was like, yeah, this joint is funky, and I was like, this joint deserves shine. But I said, wait a minute, I know, because this dude has been singing background for people for a while, I was like, I know he has something else. And so when I go back, that's for me. When I check out a new artist that I find, I kind of do research on them. So when, you know, I saw this interview that he did back in 2010, and this dude has a background in gospel music, clearly, if he was with Ty Tribbett, and soul, R&B, and hip-hop, and I felt like, whoa, those are my favorite genres. Like, I felt a little bit more connected to him, and, you know, I was just like, yo, I really got to find what other music this guy has. So I went to a Bandcamp page that I found, and he had a mixtape that he brought out back in 2011 called Welcome to My World. And let me tell you, this dude is versatile. When he said he is soul, R&B, hip-hop, he really is. When you listen to that mixtape, you get the blend of all those. And then he had a new joint. He has a new album out called Blow that's out now. And I'm going to check it out because I like Hypnotizing, and then I like the new joint he has out called Guns N' Roses. They are bangers, and his name is Aaron Camper. Yo, this dude has like, yo, when you check the credits that he got, this dude sung on a lot of hits. Like, I'm telling you, it's like when you do research on these people, you find what they do. And I felt like a song like Hypnotizing, I feel like a song like Guns N' Roses, this dude deserves to be in the front. He's been doing background for too long. It's his time to shine. Let me tell y'all, Guns N' Roses is a banger. I like it. When I was listening to it last week, I've been playing it every day. It is a dope record. It's fun. It got that bop to it. And here's Guns N' Roses by Aaron Camper, and it goes a little something like this. Yo, come back a little bit. Here we go. I lose in my time trying to get back at you, just like Guns N' Roses, just like Guns N' Roses. We going at it all night. 'Cause baby, I know you can take it. You see what I'm saying? It got a little nice little groove to it. I think it's funky, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely think that it's a different type of sound, you know what I'm saying? But it's still current. It can still get you moving a little bit. And the chorus is very catchy, just like Guns N' Roses. You're going to remember something like that. So, and let me tell you, in this song, he does a lot of vocal runs, and he has a lot of notes that I'm digging. And this brother can sing. And like y'all, like every video I tell y'all, I'm more about vocals. Prove to me that you have the talent that you can sing. So then when you get on the stage, it's like, that's what I heard, and you doing that live. It's like, okay, that's dope. Because these new artists, I don't know what they doing. It's computerized, but then when they get on stage, you like, what the hell has happened? So this guy, he's a background singer, so he's about that life when it comes to those vocals. So, you know, I want y'all to check Aaron Camper out, his album Blow. I'm going to put it in the more info box, but I definitely want y'all to check out Guns N' Roses. This joint is a banger. And I'm going to also put his EP, Welcome to My World, in the more info box so y'all can kind of check out where he started, and then you can see where he is now. But I'm going to also try to put some of his credits in the more info box so y'all can understand this dude has been around for a while, you know what I'm saying? But it's better late than never that you can catch somebody and catch, you know, their music. I said, you know, you might find it a year later, but hey, if you find it and you rock with it, let that person get some shine. So Guns N' Roses by Aaron Camper is the next joint on the list. The next artist I talked about in a couple of my videos. Her name is Miss Brittany, and Brittany B, and I talked about her joint Mercy off her EP Hello Summer, because y'all know during the summer months I was calling them summer bangers. I wanted y'all to groove, I want y'all to move, but like I said with JoJo's, we in the cuffing season, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm trying to give y'all, you know, still a little bit of slow, but I also want to give y'all, you know, some fast joints. But she got a new joint called Up in Here. Now, when she used the D'Angelo and Lauryn Hill sample of Nothing Really Matters, and let me tell y'all, when you use that sample and you use it right, you get me, because I love that song because it's so different, and it wasn't really on beat, but it sounded so good. D'Angelo and Lauryn, it was a good record. And just like my boy B. Trenton, he used that for his song, Drunk Words, Sober Thoughts. He used the Lauryn Hill and D'Angelo sample as well. And if you use it right, use it right. And I think Brittany B, she used it right. She kept it current because it got that current vibe to it, that kind of is like what the sound is on the radio, but it's, you know, but she's giving you vocals. That's one thing I like, because what this sound that we're getting on mainstream radio now, it might have a crazy beat, but then when you hear the vocals, it's all computerized. Brittany B don't give you that. And like I said, y'all know I will continue to say I'm a vocal guy. You can give me a nice beat, but if you singing and you showing me the talent of your voice, you got me. And Brittany B has done that on here. The song is called Up in Here, and it goes a little something like this. Here we go. There we go. Life in here, woo, up in here. Like I like that, like I like it. Like it still give you that little trap a little bit, but it's still R&B, and it's like, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? So I think this joint can definitely get, you know, shine and get mainstream attention, because like I said, it's kind of the sound that's what's on the radio now, but it gives you a little different vibe. And again, I will stress, she gives you vocals and you can hear that the girl can actually sing. And I want her to do a video for this. I need a video. The video will be dope. Brittany B, Up in Here. I'm going to put all her info in the more info box. I want y'all to check it out. Get, you know what I'm saying, get this joint on the radio. You can vibe to it. You can chill in your car and ride out, or you can just blast it while you in the crib. Yes, I like it, so I want y'all to check it out. Brittany B, Up in Here. The last artist, I'm so excited to talk about this artist. I discovered him on YouKnowIGotSoul.com. I talked about his joint, Ain't I? And it's by my boy Lendon James. And yo, I just love finding new artists, and I love finding them, and I love finding them because you could tell they love what they do. When they knew and they have, it's just dope. And if y'all didn't watch my video, his new joint Ain't I? I'm gonna give y'all a little sample. It kind of goes a little something like this. It's just smooth. That's what I like about this song. You know what I'm saying? Ain't it? Ain't it? Like, I just love that part, y'all. And I'm still jamming to it. Like, I talked about this song maybe about 3 weeks ago, and I'm still jamming to it. You know what I'm saying? That's what I like. Make me want to hear the song all the time. And that song, I'm still jamming to it. So, you know, Lendon reached out to me. He reached out to me, and he, you know, gave me a site with, you know, his music. And let me tell you something. This brother deserves shine because I like his music. I like what I'm hearing. You know, like I said, you know when an artist really love what they do, and when they put themselves into it, you can feel it. And when you can feel an artist, it's an amazing feeling. And so right now, his single. He got a single that's out on iTunes right now. It's called Find My Way with the Public Eye. And he uses, I'm a lover of Tribe Called Quest. If you know me, you know I love Tribe Called Quest. And they use the Find My Way kind of chorus, and he's singing it. And let me tell you something. He did a dope job. Like, if it was hard, it wasn't right, I would have been like, I ain't feeling it. But he did his thing on this one. So here is the joint that's on iTunes right now. It's called Find My Way. And I'm going to give y'all a little sample of it. And it goes a little something like this. And here we go. Started from there. It's smooth. Like, I like his vibe because it's smooth. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I first heard him, and I forgot to say in the last video, he gives me like an Avant flavor, and we don't have that on the radio. I'm like, yo, he can come in and have his own lane because he's just smooth, and his vocals kind of give me Avant type of flavor, and I'm digging it. You know what I'm saying? But that ain't even the song that I want to talk about. He has this slow joint called On Our Own Love Story. This song is about love, but it's smooth and it makes you feel good. And that's the thing that I feel like we're missing on mainstream radio. Nobody is talking about love. It's always on the R&B adult stations. Nobody on mainstream talks about love. Like, nobody wants to be in love. It's all about, let's just get it in and that's it. But this song is like, it makes you feel so good. Ever since I heard the song, I even hit him and told him I've been listening to this song, and I said I had to talk about it in the next current R&B bangers. I felt like people need to hear this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm loving the vocals on it. And like I said, it's just so smooth. Oh, my God. But let me give y'all maybe about a minute sample of this song so y'all can understand what I'm feeling with this song. So here is Our Own Love Story. And it goes a little something like this. Come on. It's kind of low. I wish y'all could hear it. Like, I could have turned it up a little bit more. But, yo, this song is amazing. Like, yo, you just don't know. Like, Lendon, you don't know how much I really enjoy this song. Like, and I told you, I tweeted about it today. I really love this song because it's like you're not hearing these type of records on mainstream radio anymore. And I feel like if a lot of people can hear this, they can really, really, you know, get a different outlook on. It's all right to talk about love songs, you know what I'm saying? And we don't have that on mainstream. And that song is so smooth that I wanted to talk about it on this current R&B bangers. Like I said, it gives me a Avant type of flavor, and we don't have that on mainstream radio. Everything is computerized and sucks, but I really enjoy this song. I want y'all to really check it out. I'm gonna put his information in the more info box. I want y'all to check out his music. That is Lendon James, and that is Our Own Love Story. I really want y'all to check it out, and I'm gonna put it in the more info box like I said. So those are the 4 R&B bangers for y'all. JoJo Edibles, Aaron Campus, Guns N' Roses, Brittany B, Up in Here, and Lendon James, Our Own Love Story. Y'all show love to these joints. You know, as y'all can see, all 4 of these songs that I gave y'all was not the same sound. It had a different sound. It could have even been a slow song, but it still had a sound of its own. And that's what we're really missing on mainstream radio. I'm sick of everybody sounding the same, like I said in the beginning. I hope, you know, these program directors start getting it right and say, look, we need some different sounds. We need, you know, I know program directors are getting tired of the same damn songs all the time and the same freaking sounds. Like, it's like you don't know who is who anymore. It's just like, okay, really? So I hope you guys really, really show these songs some love. You know, talk about it on Twitter, talk about it on Facebook. A lot of these artists deserve so much shine because they make good music. And thank God for SoundCloud, and thank God for websites that knowIGotSoul.com, and thank God for, you know, Mixcloud and so many of those, so people can understand that R&B is not dead, it's here. It's just people like myself and other people need to really find these things and put it out there, and we can get a platform where these people can get shine. And that's why I do these current R&B videos, because I want y'all to understand that R&B is not dead, it's here. So, y'all know I had to go on a little rant before I got up out of here. So since I came in with a little hip hop soul, why don't I end it with the queen of hip hop soul, my favorite artist, Mrs. Mary J. Blige. And we're going to go with the single that really kick-started everything, which it was You Remind Me, but the second, you know, the official single. And we're going to go out with this classic like this. Here we go. Searching for a real love. I'm out, y'all. Peace.